Hello, so I'm Dave567. We're back with a new project today. It's Pokemon the Trading Card Game, as you can see by the 3 packs that they just showed. And the title screen. Now, I was gonna start the viewer request games this week, but I'm still practicing them, and like I say, this week was not a good week for them. Well, I'm getting to my name, because that just fits. Lance is crazy about Pokemon and Pokemon card collecting. One day, Lance heard a rumor. Legendary Pokemon cards, these extremely rare and powerful cards held by Pokemon trading card games greatest players, Grandmasters, are searching for one to inherit the cards. Speaking of inheriting these cards, Lance visits the Pokemon card researcher, Dr. Mason. Because you always need a professor. Oh, why the rush, Lance? You want to learn how to play the Pokemon trading card game that we already know, so you too finally wanted to start playing the card game. Well, dueling is more fun than just collecting cards. First, you should try playing with a practice deck. Here, I'll give you this deck, and now you need an opponent. Hey, Sam, play with him for a while. Yes, Dr. Mason. Hello, Lance. Okay, let's give it a try. Now, we're going to mostly fly through the demo this episode. I'm going to talk about the basics. If you already know this, you're probably going to know most of the game already. But yeah, we got energy, attacking, retreating, and all this. I will explain these later when they come up. For now, we're just going to go right in. And explain a lot more while we're playing than while we're on this screen. So let's do it. And yeah, he's gonna tell you if you don't do what he tells you to do, we're not moving on. He's being a jerk about it. Usually we'd shuffle the decks and then we'd, well, you know, draw 7. Like we just did. If you didn't have Mon here, you normally reshuffle and the opponent will draw 2 cards. This does not happen in this game. Which is a good thing if you're trying not to do that, and you hate that strategy. It's bad if you love that strategy, because you can't do it here. For this, we're going to put our Goldeen on the front as our basic. Well, a starter, and start you on the back, on the bench. Your active Pokemon, or star, whatever you want to call it, is the one that will do all the attacking. And your bench is there as backup, and you need to have them on the bench, or you're going to be in trouble later on. And we're going to flip a coin, which is always going to be heads during the practice, by the way, because it's practice. They want you to have your best shot winning, and they want you to win. So first we're going to use the attack command, but to do that we're going to need to spend energy. So we're going to take water from our hand, because we got water energy, and put it on Goldeen. There's different types of energy, one for each kind. We'll see them all during the game, don't worry. So we're going to take a water energy and place it on Goldeen. Now we're going to take a look at our play area, so you can see all this. Low kick needs 1 fighting energy, does 20 damage. It's pretty standard, no special effect. Yes, it's all there in clear writing. We have a Horn Tech that does 10 damage. Our cards from the Jungle deck. That's what the Jungle icon there is for, and it's common. Don't worry about and you can worry about them here, because it's going to be, since you're playing real life, the rareness of the card in the deck. Yeah. Pokemon Power, if we have Pokemon Power, we can use it there. We can see each other's benches. I mean, it's all there. And we're going to attack, because we have 1 water, and 4 attacks, 1 water, it's 10 damage. Ta-da! His turn. And yep, low kick for 20. We saw that coming. Now, we can't take another hit, and we don't have our other Mon powered up yet. So we're going to need to evolve that sucker. Luckily, we drew a Seeking at the start of the match. And we couldn't play it on the first turn, because you're not allowed to play an evolution card the first turn, as in the regular game. You're not allowed to play a card as soon as you get it on the bench or inactive. Well, at the start of the game. So now we can officially start evolving Mons. We have a Seeking, and we have a Psychic Energy. Colorless energy to attack with means you can use any energy. As Dr. Mason said, we don't want to use water energy we save for other mons, so we're going to put the Psychic on and we use Waterfall. And now he's down to 10 HP. And we're up to 70 because we evolved our Pokemon, which means this isn't going to knock us out. Yeah, go ahead, use your Rattata. And your Machop. If I butcher any names, I'm sorry. I mean, some of these do get a little hard to say. And now we can actually do some major damage here. Got enough energy on Seeking, so we don't need to add any, and we're not going to lose any, so it's fine. We're now going to add a water energy card, Staryu. Then we're going to use Horn Attack. Yeah. So now we're going to take out the opponent. Let's add water energy to Staryu to power him up. And Horn Attack. Ta-da! Now there's 3 ways to win the game, and I figured it'd be nice to say it now. If you draw all the prize cards, you win. If you take out all the opponent's active Pokemon so there's none left, which is why you need to have one on the bench at all times, you win. You can also win if your opponent runs out of cards and can't draw at the end of a turn. We're probably going to win by all 3 methods at least once. Heck, we might win by 2 methods at the same time. Oh, this is bad. I think we're going to lose Seeking here. Of course, the game wouldn't let us lose Mon unless they knew what we were doing, so... As he explains, we're going to put down our bench and attach a water energy card to him. And we're going to attack our opponent with Waterfall. Now we're going to play the game. And we're going to put Drowsy on the bench like we said, even though we don't really need to anymore, but it's going to have he's going to need to retreat. Water energy on Staryu. And attack with Waterfall to do as much damage as we can and do... Oh, I messed up. Yes, let me see it again. Okay, we did that. Thought we did that. I feel like I'm derping. Oh, I think I know what I did now. No, I know I did now. Put one on Drowsy. You know, I normally put one on Staryu because Staryu would be the one going in next, and I'd rather have it ready to evolve, but okay. I'll do things your way. Sometimes this game, you know. Either way, we got lightning. He's gonna put lightning energy on Raticate. And now he's gonna bite. By Seeking. And yes, I'm ready for the comments when I evolve that Mon. I'm already ready for them. And he's going to tell us to play the Staryu, of course, because you're going to want to. Yes, sparkle on all your cards and sets of your Pokemon. Da, 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 da. And now we're going to draw a card from the deck. We got a potion! Nice! We needed one. And now it tells us what to do. So we're going to use the water energy on Staryu to prepare it to evolve like I would have done last turn. We're going to use Slap. And he's near done. Is he gonna retreat? Or is he gonna keep fighting? He's gonna attach fighting energy to Machop. and then retreat. I'll explain retreat when we have to, because it's a little bit easier, but he's gonna kick us now. Now we should have enough energy to evolve, and we just need a card now. Rusiki. Yes, we're going to use the potion on Staryu now. This is what we call a healing in this game, in this case, whatever you want to call it. Trainer cards can be used anytime during your turn. You can use an infinite amount of them. Just make sure you know what you're doing with them. Ta-da! 20 damage healed. Water energy, we can now use Starmie's attack when it comes out, and 20 damage. Play. One fighting energy armor chop. An outcoming low kick. He's trying to get him a choke out, isn't he? Well, it won't matter because hopefully Starmie, that's the match. Now we can evolve Staryu to Starmie. That's going to be very useful. Yes, we already know we have enough energy, so we're going to attack our opponent with Star Freeze now. I should probably explain now that there are 4 status effects you can get. Sleep, Poison, Confuse, and Paralyze. I mean, and this is what Paralyze does. That's not gonna help you. Because you cannot attack at all. You can't even run. You're stuck there. You can full heal or evolve to get the status away, as with any status. But now that we have this wrapped up, all I do is just hit him with an attack. I usually pick whatever attack I feel like, but we only have one attack, so Star Freeze it is. This flip doesn't matter, but it's gonna be heads anyway. And he's gonna faint in a few seconds. We get our last prize. As you can see, it didn't matter. It was still gonna be water energy, and we have won! Yes, that was quite easy, wasn't it? That's basically how the game works. Oh, pretty easy when you know it, right? And yeah, he's telling us if you want practice again, it will be good and you can get cards. On that, do what he said and you should be fine. In fact, if you keep repeating these steps, you can get a pack from Sam each time you do the normal duel. It's gonna be a good start. Meanwhile, we're gonna pick some cards. Now we get to pick a deck. You can probably think which deck we can pick from. I'm gonna pick the Charmander deck because that's my favorite one to play with, and it's gonna be good for my run. But don't worry, because we can get the other decks too. Yes, you can, just not right away. Now it's gonna tell us about the card gems, card clubs. Yes, 8 clubs, 8 medallions, you know what happens here. If you played any Pokemon games, it's the same thing. Only if we do win a deck, we get to build a deck out of that gems. Available decks. You can use the opponent's deck, too. Wait, we have the Charmander friend's deck, but we can't build it here. But it's actually here. He gives us a different Charmander friend's deck, and there's the other 2 we can build. You can save up to 60 decks there, too, which is good. Aaron will let us test our decks if we want to, but I'm not going to do that right now. And if you do win against him, you get energy, but there's a quick way to do it. It's going to tell us that decks will be built by the machine. Here's our menu, status, self-explanatory, diary is your save, you should know this by now. Deck. We look at our deck, modify it. Grass, fire, water, electric, fighting, and psychic are the 6 energy types. And there are also types of Pokemon, including colorless. You'll see some mons that just don't make sense, but in that, it's just like the card game, actually. The T are trainer cards and they use energy. Here's the configuration. I'm going to turn the speed to fast for now on, and I'm done with this episode. Hope you have fun, and I'll see you on the next one.